But yeah, man. This Isaiah 63:4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of redeem. So like in the year of my redeem is come. Right, the day of vengeance is in the Lord's heart, man. The Lord is waiting to destroy this place, man. He waiting for his father Yahweh to give him that call, like, all right, go ahead. And once he leave, he ain't turning around, man. You know, well, once you shoot a gun, the bullet ain't going back in the hole, man. Oh, like it's saying, if you take a hammer and some nails and you hammer into the wall, you can take them nails out, but the hole's still there. So the damage is done. Keep going on that. Right, man. And when the Lord judges places, judges people, it ain't gonna be no healing, man. It ain't gonna be no, I'm sorry, you know. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, no, man. It ain't gonna be no more talking. Because right now we're doing the talking, man. The Lord got the talking going on right now. All right. Let's start that verse. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, and they all burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men, and out of the number from the four winds of the heaven. Hold on. Take your time, man. Bring it back. Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Come, man. So look, this talk about that war in heaven, man. Talk about the World War III, man. Ain't no such thing as Satan fighting angels in heaven that he fought, man. That's a fucking lie by the so-called white man. You know, this is talking about that war that's gonna happen in the sky, man. Because heaven is referred to different things in the scriptures. It could be talking about the sky. It could be talking when you off ground. You know, it could be talking about space, or it could be talking about the spiritual world. It's different levels to heaven, man. And this war in heaven is talking about when Yahweh and the angels come back, Esau, the so-called white man, and his military gonna fight against the Lord, man. I got a precept. This Revelations, chapter 12, verse Salakia. This Revelations 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels. Right, man. So Michael, the head angel, the head archangel, you know, go fight against the dragon, the so-called white man, and his angels, man. Because see, look, this how it's gonna happen. These nations, they gonna be fighting each other in the Middle East. Yahweh Shah gonna come back in the Middle East, and they gonna start fighting Yahweh Shah, man. You know, that's how it's gonna happen. But look, they gonna lose, man. Well, why would you want to fight some shit that could reappear and disappear, man? Why would you want to fuck with some shit like that, man? You know? But so-called white man Esau really thinks he could beat the Lord, man. That's why he got his space force and all that other bullshit, man. You know? But the scriptures talk about how Esau got a boundary that he can't pass, man. You know? But yeah, keep going on that. Pull it back out. 2nd Ezra 13, verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But that great mountain is a chariot. Because how Ezra seen the vision, you know, it was so big, it looked like a mountain. And I don't know if this brother remembered, but I remember this one day, we was at the lake one day, Lake Erie, you know, we was at the beach, and there was a big ass cloud, like, towards our north. And out the blue, he had said, oh, that kind of looked like a mountain, you know, but it was in the sky. Shalom. But it was in the sky, you know, but
it's just a comparison how big the chariot is. It was like a mountain. Keep going.
Verse 7. But I would have seen that the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
So this saying it was so big, he ain't know where it started from, and he ain't know where it ended from. That's how big this chariot was, man. Kind of like the movie Independence Day. That chariot was so big, it covered the whole city, man. You know, you couldn't see where it started. Well, that's a goof ass movie, but you know, the point is that the chariot's gonna be big, man. You ain't gonna know where it started from or end from, man. You know. But you got this military, the same military these 2/3 trust in, go fight against it, man, and think they go win. You know? And that'll show you how powerful the so-called white man is, man. You know? And before we close out, we gonna get on the so-called white man, cause he ain't a piece of shit. He worse than that, man. Cause shit is a fertilizer, man. This so-called white man is a cancer to the earth, man. He hurt the animals. He hurt the people. He hurt the water.
That's right.
He hurt everything. He's the opposite of healing the earth, man. You know?
Just some wicked things, you know. Instead of giving you the real fruits and vegetables, he give you GMOs that make you sick. Then he give you the pills and tell you that this will help you with 8 different side effects. So you got to take 8 different pills, making more money off your ass. Then when you die, ain't nobody ever claim your money, so he get to keep it in the end and use that money to make some more folly.
Nah, man, he be sacrificing babies and eating them and shit, man. You know? Calm.
All right, bet. We just gonna read the whole book of Obadiah.
Bro. I still need it. It's still more than that.
So
Second
that
edge
first.
No, pull out the precept real fast.
Okay, come on. This is Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Because, you know, only here in America is where black people are hated more than where they are loved. Because on the other side of the world, they love they love a nigga. Shit, you go to China, they never seen somebody 6'5", you know, curly hair, you know. Only you move to the western side of the world, it's more people of color. Alright, so they gonna respect the person that is darker. When you move to this side of the world, it's more people of non-color, so they're not gonna like us.
Right. But I have made these small among the heathen. That's about the so-called white man. Because the so-called white man is the so-called white man. It's the lowest of the low, man. Before he was this nigga that had a tuxedo on, rich as hell, got satellites in space and stuff. He was a loser, and he still is. But he was a loser, shaggy ass hair, can't even talk, making gorilla noises, and living in caves, man. Right, man. So hold on, you cut me off, but Salakia, you know, right, man. Look, look, man. We gonna get on you so-called white people, man, and tell you people who you really are, man, because y'all not who y'all is, man. But this kind of goes down grid. So let's go back to that second Ezra real fast. But yeah, man, because in Obadiah it talk about the pride of thine heart have deceived. You know, y'all think that y'all is unstoppable, but the Lord gonna bring y'all down, man. And there ain't shit that y'all can do about that, man. They walk past you, smirking your face and shit. Got them tight ass pants on. You know, kissing a woman ass. They corny ass like they want wife. You know, thinking that money go save them, but it's not, man.
You know, ask the so-called white man, can anybody beat the American Army or the U.S. Navy or whatever? They're gonna say, hell no. But guess what? Russia's another white army. So at the end of the day, you wrong. The white man gonna beat his damn self, and the Lord gonna come back at the end and just finish his ass off.
Right, man. And just to land back to what the brother had said, you know, they put us at the bottom You know, they treat us like shit, but really they supposed to be be at the bottom, man. We're really they supposed to be being treated like shit, man, because they is the lowest among the heathen, and we better than the heathen, man. But that just shows you that we under the curses, man.
And what's that movie with the fish and shit? Oscar, the movie, it was on fishes and shit. One more. Oscar. Like a little pink fish. Well, anyway, just to give you an example, because you know in that movie it was just one fish, and they basically said they gave him a chart. Like they said, you got regular fish, you got sharks, you got whales, you got whale poop, and then it's you, nigga. That's you, Esau. Because you know at least shit got a purpose. It fertilizes the earth. It feeds some animals like swan and beetles and shit. Esau, all you do is break shit. It's like a badass little kid running around. All you do is break shit. No matter where you go, look, Esau lived all throughout EC, right? He's sleeping with a nice place right now. Look at it, all fucked up. What happened? The Rothschilds took their money away. Niggas don't know what happened. Look at them other countries. They was nice as fuck. Iraq had money, you know. Assyria had money. America went to them wars. Oh, they attacked us. No, they wanted that fucking gas. They wanted that money. And they left them countries and shit, and they just left it alone like it ain't nothing happened. But when you look on the news, all you see is a nigga shooting another nigga. You don't see how America took all that gasoline and all that money from other countries, though, right? All they show is us being the villain, right? But behind the scenes, they're doing little missions about how they gonna take over the next country, how they gonna take money from who. Oh yeah, they giving you niggas welfare checks, but at the end of the day, they're taking that shit right back.
Nah, man. And that's why the so-called white man gotta get out. You gotta get out from being on top, man. Because if he don't, our whole nation would die here, man. You know, and that's what the scriptures say. The days are short for the elect's sake, man. And if the days is short, you know, no flesh be saved, man. And if we live here another 20, 50 years, we'll be dead, man. But let's go to that second Ezra, though. Because this is talking about the future, man. The downfall and the destruction of America, man. You know? We're going to start from verse 8.
All right. Second Ezra chapter 13, verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
So hold on, bring it back.
Second Ezra chapter 13, verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
Right. So look, you heathens gonna be scared to fight against the Lord in this World War III, man. You know, y'all gonna be so afraid, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on y'all to fight, man. You know. Hey, y'all gonna want to subdue him. Y'all gonna want to take him down, and y'all gonna be so afraid to do it. But the Lord gonna put the spirit on y'all to fight against the Lord, man. Just like, for example, say you was young and you got in trouble or something, and your dad made you put the boxing gloves on with him, man. You know, and you was scared to fight him, but he made you fight him, man. That's what the Lord about to do to you heathens, man. You know, starting with you so-called white people, man. You know, hey, it said they was sore afraid, but yet there's fight, man. Y'all gonna be scared to fight against the Lord, man. But yeah, man. No. But yeah, no. That was it on that. Come, bring up that Obadiah. I'm about to kill.